Coming up on this episode,
I'd try to feel bad, but you're nude and it's weird.
everything from a fetus to a full-grown adult.
The genies bleed.
Archie stares over the side railing of the upper deck. While his gaze is held by the swirling sandstorm below, his mind has wandered far, far away to a time that doesn't exist and never will. A time of Zenode and himself working side by side. He ponders. What did Zenode like to eat? How did he fare in the cold of winter? Did he snore when he slept? Simple things. The kind of things Archie has come to learn about his fellow crew members. Down below, the party, Magnus, Moon, and Hulak have just slain the thoughtmaw and freed the kobolds. Moon, Hulak, and Magnus are headed out of the mine, leading the kobolds to safety, while the party heads into the cradle to get to the bottom of things. We cut to myself, describing what they see past the cradle's door. You see 10-foot square, smooth stone hallway, about 50 foot long. At the end of the hallway is a 10-foot wide and tall black metal wall, purest adamantine you've ever seen. There's a handful of empty metal crates besides it, and floating right in front of that entrance is the thoughtmaw. No equipment, no weapons.
Oh, shit.
Just floating there. And it looks to all of you as the door's opened and you hear in your head, "Come in. My master would like to speak with you."
What?
Did you just say that?
Yes.
What the hell is happening?
Well, because like Phosphorus whispering to himself and that.
Yeah, like this is a clone.
Is it? Is it not like a projection or something?
No. When the thought
Why don't all of you roll perception? Because like there's a lot of things this could be, for sure.
No, I'm for certain this is a clone.
What about my magic sense?
I'm locked
What's
in.
going off in here?
Nothing. I mean, the door heavily warded, as you've always seen before.
20.
Nothing on the thoughtmaw.
Perception, you said?
Perception. Yes.
2 nat ones. That's crazy. I use a coin.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
24.
What'd you get, Diego?
27.
All of you. Seems flesh and blood, no magic you can pick up. There's no telltale signs of illusion or like a projection in any way. This is a living thoughtmaw that looks exactly like the other one.
It could be an android.
I guess we'll figure this out.
Who is your master?
It just motions for you to come,
I'm going to have my shield out still.
for sure. It definitely doesn't have the air of like that it's calm, but it's not actively hostile to you guys in any way.
Well, in for a penny.
So you want to come up
Yep.
the entrance? Okay. As you approach, the thoughtmaw doesn't seem to do anything. It just kind of turns, and then those green luminescent lines spread out like circuitry on the door. But for the first time, they're fully connected with no broken lines. The door then slides open, and you guys see a 30-foot square room, 15-foot tall ceilings, walls and floor made of pure adamantine. That is a pretty similar setup to everything you've seen before. In the center of the room, similar as well, large green blightburn crystal, 10 feet round. 3 thick columns of jagged blightburn snake out from the central crystal in a similar way to how you saw from the trap. Almost as if they grew out from it and they pierce through the adamantine in the ceiling, appearing to go further out than that. White magic sigils float around the crystal in 3 distinct rings. Enveloping the crystal's base is a circular counter made from black opaque crystalline material. On its surface, several androphan characters are displayed with green light. There are door-shaped openings leading north, east, and west. Standing in front of all of this, you see a 10-foot tall humanoid. Several thick bands of black metal armor form the humanoid shape. Chest, arms, and legs, all that black metal armor. The same black metal forms a scorpion tail that sprouts from her lower back. There's a clear feminine figure to the armor. There is no flesh within the armor, only swirling black sand that fills in kind of the shape of the 10-foot tall humanoid. Within the helmet are 2 solid green eyes, which spark with electricity that arcs across her body every so often. A massive maul in one hand. It would probably be a 2-handed weapon for most beings, but she just holds it in one. head down kind of on the floor, not in any hostile manner. Black sand solidified into a thick spike on the tip of her tail, and she looks to all of you.
Hello there.
Hello. You can call me Ayaba.
Ayaba.
I
Can
say,
you spell that?
who
Ayaba.
are you? in Androfin?
IABA.
Sorry, I say, who are you in Androfin?
Before she responds to anything, she just like motions for everyone to come in so they can shut the door.
Okay. Want to walk in?
Okay.
I don't know if I want the door shut behind me before we talk, but
Well, do you all come in? You could.
Yeah.
So no.
I mean, I do.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
The door shuts. Again, you don't see any movement from any of them. It just shuts. What did you say?
Who are you in Androfin?
I am the blighted sting.
Does she respond in Androfin?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Ren.
Sorry.
You're the only one that can't understand Androfin.
Oh. Yeah.
Were you already tuning it out?
Yeah. She says, you and your people, come here. Kill my people. What is it you want?
I think this room was kind of what we were looking for. Who are you?
Ayaba.
I know your name.
Yes.
Like, in essence, like, who are you? Like, I'm Diego. I'm the captain of the Penumbra.
Is this what you came here looking for? Me?
Oh, I don't know what you are.
What did you come here for? She asks, kind of curtly.
Is this still all in Droffin?
Yeah, I mean, she would speak it unless someone spoke
I
it
would have
otherwise.
been speaking common.
She would speak in common then. It's in common.
Thank God.
I'll say in
The
common.
thoughtmaw just hovers there.
I'll say in common. We came to learn more about those who dwelt here before you.
Did that require the death of my people?
They attacked first. We could have been peaceful.
Also, they enslaved a bunch of other race. Was that necessary?
Why don't you roll deception because they did not attack first.
Yeah, we definitely
You
just came in and
specifically
bombed
just
them.
snuck in and bombed them.
Hey, no. I attacked first. He didn't.
You, as a group, threw the first stone, so to say.
Good. 31.
She just kind of takes that information, kind of thinks on it in a way of like, probably checks out. She says, look, I do not wish for you to die. If I
Good.
can help you with what you came here for, I will. If not, I will kill you.
Oh.
Will there be further bloodshed?
I don't see the need to. Have
What
any
will
further
happen to the
bloodshed.
kobolds?
What do you mean?
They were enslaved before.
They will remain here as they were
Why?
because I need them.
For what?
She just motions around.
That does not answer anything.
Is that what you came here for?
Who are you?
Ayaba.
I know Ayaba. What? So I'm this, and I point to my arm and like,
What am I?
yes.
For the first time, a little bit of hostility drops, and she says, what do you think I am?
Well, can I roll esoteric lore?
Yep.
Can I make a roll?
Yeah, anyone can roll nature or arcana.
No, you
Magic
shut
theory?
the fuck
Oracle
up.
lore?
Nope.
Nat 20.
No, not oracle. Yeah,
Wow.
she's an oracle.
Nat 20.
A 2 on the die.
So, is there a possibility she could be a lich?
No.
Okay, then I will not be rolling.
Okay.
Good day, sir.
2 nat 20s. Sick. This looks to be a very powerful shaitan. Shaitan. I believe is how you pronounce it. Genies who hail from the crag, the earth/metal elemental wonder, whose form has been corrupted by exposure to blightburn. You've not heard of that before or seen that happen before, but clearly what was once an earth genie is now a blightburn genie. For all you know, the first and only of its kind. Her kind.
Forgive me. Are you a genie?
She would nod. Yes.
Okay. So we got the what you are. Why are you here?
You say you come for those who were here before?
Yes.
I come to learn of how they used this. And she just motions to the blightburn.
Interesting. Well, we're sort of looking for something here. What was this island?
Codex.
Yes,
Codex.
Codex.
The Codex? We're looking for a Codex. Think you could help us out with that?
Perhaps share with us what you know.
She says, I know not what that is. And I did roll a secret perception check for everyone to kind of feel out that answer by her. Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't know what that
Interesting.
is. Seems like.
What have you learned so far
Yeah.
about them and how they use it?
Is that what you came here for? And will it get you to leave?
It might be part of the puzzle, yes.
Will it get you to leave?
Well, we don't know if that's what we came here for until we know what it is. You know what I mean?
Will there be further bloodshed?
I sure hope not.
Yeah.
I need a promise, your word. Will there be further bloodshed?
There will not.
Roll deception, probably.
Can I act like I'm like
Why don't-
looking more at the wall and like walking away from the group, just so I'm not standing like with everybody?
I mean, if you tried to move away
Like
while this was happening,
even just to the left or
yeah,
right.
she would like.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't everyone roll deception to not hinder Diego? Because I feel like you're all a group here. You're all looking. Like, this is definitely a thing where, like, I feel like Renister might be like, yeah, we're definitely not gonna fight.
16.
9.
25.
-1 total.
25.
Okay. She says, good. What would you like to know?
Who were
The
here
Blightburn?
before you? And
I do not know. The androids, I assume. I got rid of their corpses long ago.
Ooh, got rid of. Did you put them in a place where we could find them?
No, they
Okay.
are long gone.
Gotcha.
Can I
They
look-
were, and she points to the moving, the little crystal things that came out of the main Blightburn. She says they were skewered
so what do they
Like
use Blightburn or the Blightburn crystal for?
to power many things.
Like what?
This whole bunker.
Well, we need to investigate the bunker.
I can tell you. What is it specifically you want to know?
We want to find the Codex.
I cannot help you with that. I know not what that is.
Then will you let us look?
No,
Why not?
because this is my home, not yours.
It was the android's home. It's no one's really home anymore.
Was.
We'll leave the fastest if we can look around a little bit.
It's true.
We will not shed any more blood, as we said. No one will be hurt.
Yeah, that's kind of the goal, is to
The sooner we can look, the sooner we can leave.
just in, out, just
Diplomacy.
quick. Can I assist?
Yeah, go for it. I'll actually just give you. Well, I guess you could crit succeed. Yeah, roll. But the worst you can do is +1.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
I didn't roll
So that's-
good, so I rolled 10.
Well, I think
33.
fine.
a little of the hostility drops a tad, and she says, "Fine."
You can follow us if you like.
She nods. She says, "We watch," and she motions to the thoughtmaw.
All right, perfect.
Let's
You
get
do not split up into more than 2 groups.
Oh, we would never. We don't like splitting our group.
Phosphorus. I'll go with you.
Well, you don't have to split up. And she
No.
says, if you have questions about things, ask. Do not touch anything without permission. They are very volatile things. She looks at you all again. Very volatile things.
Yes, understood. And I thank you again for letting us do this. And as I'm saying that, I double speak to Rennis here. Dude, be cool. We need information first.
I give you a look that's not very confident.
That's what I'm used to.
I'm gonna hurry this up as quick as I can. I'm on a time limit here. I'm looking for anything that could be the Codex.
Well, so there's the main room.
Yep.
There's the north room, the east room, and the west room.
Okay.
You
From
can't.
the original bunker that I was in,
Mm-hmm.
there was the communication room with
The doors are open, so I can give you a
Okay,
pretty
perfect.
quick rundown. It seems to the west, which is if you walk into the left, it looks like there is a Iaba-sized workstation and a lot of Blightburn contraptions and a lot of things using Blightburn that have been worked on or made or stuff. To the east is the least interesting to probably all of you. It just looks like pretty much just a storage area. There's a couple things
That's where it is.
By storage area, I mean like of her things, not of like Androphen stuff. That's where there's a lot of crates of blightburn, some raw materials. Not to say that it isn't in there. I'm just saying don't think Androphen storage, just those metal crates and stuff. There's a couple racks of those pickaxes and stuff in the north room because it's kind of open, so you can see in there. Probably the most eye-catching part as this whole kind of like moment kind of happens and you kind of feel confident enough to get a moment to kind of get your bearings and everything. It looks similar in size to the last north room you're in on the volcano island, except those black bases with the glass on top don't look damaged at all. They're those black opaque crystalline bases, material glass tubes sit atop them, filled with a faintly luminescent green fluid. In the fluid are black-scaled kobolds and Zolgath gut ragers in different stages of growth. Everything from a fetus to a full-grown adult. The furthest tube is empty. There's like one kind of towards the center, towards the end of the room. It's completely empty. But other than that, all of them are full of gut ragers and kobolds at different stages of growth. Almost ran out of breath there. But yeah, those are... And then there's the main room. Nothing seems too crazy in here other than the like main chamber thing.
I'll go to the north room first.
Who's going with him?
I'll go.
I guess you don't have to split up. Everyone can go to the north room if you want.
Yeah, I figure we
Yeah, I
just
guess
all
we
go.
just gonna
Okay. Yeah.
As I walk in, I'd say, so does the crystal power these? And I point to the tubes.
Yeah. Ayaba nods.
Interesting.
All right, I'm going to look around for...
Whatever the fuck a codex is.
Yep. So, I mean, I'm probably looking for anything that's like information-based because that's kind of what a codex is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to look around for anything that I feel like match that, like Androphen style.
Androphen style. Okay.
These are the
Yeah.
first tubes we've seen since Koi that are actually in
No,
use.
you've never seen things like this before.
This is not the same as...
You are thinking of those metal cylinders that the androids came out of. Those are not that. These are glass tubes with fluid in them holding unconscious kobolds.
Did it look like there were
Zolgath in
remnants
different
of these
stages
things in
life.
the other bunkers, though?
In the
things
one other
similar to
most
this?
previous bunker you went to.
Okay.
The one with all the baby dinosaur bones and the broken glass and stuff and the two corpses.
Yes. Okay. I'm focusing on these a little bit. Wow.
What? Quick question, Ayaba. Kobolds and whatever the hell the other things are.
Say that character.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
Yeah, sure.
Zolgaths.
Yeah.
Is that a personal choice, or were they just kind of here? Were they in the tubes already and just continuing to get more of those?
They are my only options.
So they were here first.
She gives like a nod.
Okay, interesting.
Were there already alive ones, or did you kickstart all of these?
I gave birth to them all. Rannister fighting back the urge to whip the shit out of this. Yeah. If it ever gets to the point where you want to make a roll, just let me know. Yeah, so what do you guys want to look around the room?
It's especially bad when it's somebody who gave life to these things and immediately enslaved them.
Yeah, so you want to make a roll?
Not yet.
Okay.
The tea kettle is just sizzling now.
Yeah.
What's the thoughtmaw doing?
On high alert, watching all of you like a hawk.
But no spear, no.
No spear, no clothes.
No.
It's a eunuch. No reproductive organs.
Is my detect magic going off?
Ayaba, very magical. But that she's pretty self-sworn. She's like literally a planar being.
Makes sense.
Nothing on the thoughtmaw. Nothing on these tubes or in these tubes or these things is inherently magical. Clearly, there's some magical tech things going on, but nothing that would like come off.
Could I do thorough search?
Yes.
And also looking for...
Real quick, though, everyone except Rennister, probably because you're trying to fight back the urge to murder. Well, defend the innocent, we'll call it. You all notice that this thoughtmaw seems to be faintly wet, and you catch just a little bit of droplets of what looks like the green fluid that's in these tubes. Best bet, it just came out of that empty one.
Interesting.
Everyone but Rennister picks that up. So what do you guys want to do? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, we got to find the codex, and none of us know what that means. So
you're just looking around for the codex.
I'm looking for anything on tier with the hammer. Anything that's like on par, like craftsmanship wise.
Okay, cool.
Anything that's like similar build, I guess.
So just
to that.
a perception
Yeah.
for everyone.
I'm just looking for something with a lot of words.
I'm gonna thorough search.
We probably can't thorough search because everyone's just.
Well, I would take a smaller area,
Okay, yeah, you could do that.
25.
Hold on.
and I would do the. I'd like to stay on these tubes just because these are the only ones we've been around that are actually functioning.
I mean, if you get close to one, Iabus would tell you to not touch it.
Yeah, I won't touch it.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna
Word.
get real close to my eyeballs.
Okay. So you want to
My magnifying glass.
anything specific about it, like the base, or do you want to just look like this weird fluid you've never seen before?
How it works, the fluid, I would say the different stages, like the fetus ones, like the very, very
Okay.
young ones, things like that.
Is thorough search a perception thing?
Thorough search is a. When searching, you can take twice as long to search. Normally, this means.
Yeah.
2 circumstance bonus
Okay.
to your
Yeah, yeah.
perception checks to seek.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's say you lock into one tube. Lock in on one tube.
Sure, I'll go to the youngest stage. Probably.
Okay, cool.
Are there any thoughtmaw in here?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Go ahead and roll perception, everyone. You with the +2. You got 25
Yeah.
monsters?
26.
26?
27.
Jesus.
29.
Oh, you loser.
Okay.
I have 2 coins too. I'll keep it coming.
You give a good look
Oh,
around.
but it was going up by 1.
You give a good look around. It is, first of all, it's a little weird to be in one of these places that is, from the looks of it, fully functioning to some degree. Like there's a hum of magic and energy in this place you haven't felt in any of these ever. Other than that, though, doesn't seem to be anything related to the, like, that you could even guess. It's kind of just these bases and these glass tubes that hold these things. Eamon, you don't see anything other than what you literally would see on stuff. Like on the base, you speak in Drawfin.
Yes.
So there's an in-depth readout of pretty much everything about the tube's inhabitants, age, current health, height, weight, even things like magical aptitude. There appears to be only 4 ways to actually interface with the base, though. 4 buttons, if you will. 1 labeled reset, 1 labeled alter, 1 labeled release, and 1 labeled begin. However, the begin button is dim on all of the bases. Well, the one you're looking at too. Unable to be activated, probably. And the release button is also dim on all of them.
Could you say the 4 again?
Reset, alter, release, begin. And release and begin are dim.
Could you walk me through how you create life out of these things?
No.
You can't help me with that part.
I thought you were here for the codex.
And about the people who lived here before, yeah. This might help you find the codex.
Roll deception.
You make that face.
The codex.
All right, so 19.
Okay. She gives you a look, and she kind of walks over to you. She bends down and gets real close to your face, and she says, "Are you here for the codex?"
Yes, we're just not quite sure what that is yet. So
I
that's
can
why we're
assure
looking at all
you
the options.
it is not these,
If you don't know what it is, how do you know?
because I know what these are, and these are not the codex.
Okay. Could you point me in a more helpful direction then, perhaps?
She points to the other 3 who are just looking around the room.
Doesn't seem to be helping them much either.
No, I'm not looking around the room.
Okay, what are you doing?
My eyes are deadlocked on her.
Okay. Cool.
But the crystals have something to do with it, I say as I walk away.
What? Out of game. What crystal? Oh, blightburn?
Blightburn.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to head towards the workshop area.
Okay.
Wait, so we didn't see anything?
Nope. Nothing.
Yes, I guess we're going to head to the workshop area.
Sure.
Diego and Phosphorus. As this conversation happens, maybe it's a nervous tick. However, Eamon and Iaba have this conversation. She stands back up straight, turns to walk away. She rubs the back of her neck. And it kind of is perfectly blended in. Almost the same color as her armor. You see this black diamond. And you swear for a second you see it pulse with white circuitry. And by black diamond, I mean the shape, not like a literal diamond. The material. If you had to put a finger on it, the only other thing you've seen with white circuitry is the apparatus.
I am going to cast.
Yeah.
For the record, if you're going to start combat, we're just going to roll for initiative because none of you are undetected, obviously.
Who saw that? It was just Diego and
it was
Diego
just
Phosphorus.
yeah, Diego
The two
Phosphorus.
best ones to have seen it.
Yeah.
To be fair, Finisher still, he's swinging too.
Oh,
I just
absolutely.
say-
Absolutely.
I just say, Eamon, be cool. Come on, and double speak to Phosphorus. Did you fucking see that white light?
You can't respond.
I'm just gonna just kind of like nod my head as I'm looking around. Like yes.
I'm trying to be cool, Diego. I'm just looking for the codex, just like you are.
Yeah, I understand.
And I'm gonna walk over to Diego. How close are the other people near me?
They go back to just standing at the entrance.
Okay,
So if you whisper, they probably wouldn't hear you.
as quiet as I can be in Necril.
I don't speak Necrol.
I thought you speak Necril. I thought you learned Necril.
Nope, Shadow Tongue. We've gone over this like 50 times.
Diego!
you just walk over to him and we're like,
Then I will do Dwarven because I know
Yeah.
you speak that.
Yep.
We need to kick this off. We need to kill him.
Let me Hail Mary. Let me try something real quick.
If you see it go down, give me a signal. I'm going to disintegrate the thoughtmaw.
Okay, you'll know.
I'm gonna try to angle myself so I got a clear line of sight, perfect.
Hold on, real quick. Let me make this secret roll. I will say, Eamon and Rensier, you probably pick up on that something is off from watching those two
I'm going to roll.
to not just go.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure, go for it. What do you want to do?
God damn it! I would say,
Do you want to do a will save, or do you want to just have a random roll?
I think it should be
Random.
more half and half.
Okay, 11 or
'Cause
higher.
11 or higher, I
You
don't.
hold back.
Yes.
10 or
Less, I
lower?
attack.
Cool.
Did you mention if she was a genie? I think you said that.
Yeah,
right?
it was
Yeah.
verbalized out loud.
I did.
I'll just say. So you said no bloodshed. The genies bleed, and I whip.
Okay. We will roll for initiative.
God damn it, dude!
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna try to deceive her or something, just to say I saw something. I don't know if it would have worked, but it would have been something.
Yeah.
I would have made the Shadow Pact spell. I would have made some pliers and I would have tried to pry it out.
It's weird watching
Oh.
a teammate do something that you don't want him to do.
That seems targeted. What did they do?
Oh, jump at a dragon, kill themselves.
Kicking off the
I'm down
compound.
for all of it.
The
So
kill
we're-
yourself thing, you can't even be mad at that.
Okay, I do want to bring something up as we start this combat, which is something that I do not do enough, and sometimes it hasn't even made sense to, but things don't die right away when they go down. They also go to dying. Some smaller things, maybe not, but it's been a while since you've been in combat with multiple intelligent things. Maybe not this season at all, actually, just because the only multi-combats were elementals and constructs.
So
Which is crazy.
Double taps, what you're saying.
Well, it might not be double because they have to get to dying 4 or more, depending.
Hit 'em hard
But
enough.
All chain lightning
like-
the corpses.
I only bring this up
Dying
because
5?
this is like I said, this is the first time you're fighting two sentient, intelligent things that might have the capabilities to get each other up, so to speak. They might not, but I'm just saying
I have
they
lots
won't
of
die
healing
right away.
left, so.
But first, let me set the scene as combat begins. The bunker has a similar setup to all the other ones. There's a core main chamber, an offshoot to the east, to the west, and to the north. You're in the north room, which is the biggest room out of them all. It's 30 feet wide, 100 feet long, 30-foot tall ceilings, dozen or so round bases made from the black opaque crystalline material, glass tubes to the top each base filled with a faintly luminescent green fluid. In the fluid are black-scaled kobolds and Zolgath gut ragers in different stages of growth, everything from a fetus to a full-grown adult. I actually don't know how kobolds reproduce because they're technically... Do lizards have fetuses?
It would be
they're just
inside
in
the
an
egg.
egg.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Zygotes?
No, they're lizards,
Zolgath.
dumbass.
No, but zygote would probably be what you're looking for.
Okay. The furthest tube, which there is only one of, there's kind of like rows in pairs, and then down the whole room, and then the furthest tube is empty, presumably where this thoughtmaw came from. Ayaba and the thoughtmaw are at the entrance to this room, which is the south side of this room. The room is 100 feet long. It's 30 feet wide. The only thing that is set in stone of where everyone is, because we never really, you guys were just searching the whole room.
I would have to be within 15 feet.
Why?
Because my whip.
Yeah,
You start by hitting her.
No, we're just rolling for initiative.
yeah,
we
but
don't
he started
start
by attacking. He did start.
No, I'm saying I would
Kick it
have
off
to.
by attack.
I would have to be
You
in
wouldn't
range.
swing at her if
I
he was
wouldn't go
across the room.
Do genies bleed and then just whip at the air? Like, why would I do that?
Okay, yeah, I get
That's what I'm saying, is I have to be
I'm
close.
also saying you roll for initiative, like when you move to do the whip, people could go before you. But yeah, you can be within 15 feet.
Okay.
Like you don't get to go first or get that attack.
No, I'm
off.
not saying that. I'm
Okay,
just saying
cool.
positioning wise,
Yeah.
I would have to be
The
within.
only other thing that has to be the case, probably no one's in the far back of the room. Eamon, you were looking at one of the tubes while all of this was going on in specific, and Phosphorus and Diego are next to each other because this
Yeah.
was all happening while you guys were having a conversation.
We also
to each other.
both noticed it.
Yes.
Noticed the thing, so I would imagine we're not far away from her.
Yeah,
So,
probably 30 feet.
yep.
35.
We'll call it 30 feet. And then where, Eamon?
I was by the tubes, if I remember
Yeah, the
right.
tubes are all through the room, though.
The thing that kind of happened beforehand was she was kind of like questioning me.
Yeah, she came
Or
over to
telling
you
me
and was
to
like,
get
stop
away.
asking so many questions.
So I
and just
probably
look for
wouldn't
the
be that
codex.
far away,
Okay.
realistically.
So we'll just call you 30 feet as well.
Sure.
But like a little to the west.
Yeah.
At one of the tubes
Sounds
where you guys
good.
are more in the middle. So everyone's real close. Cool.
Ayaba and the thoughtmaw are
yes,
together,
it is
correct?
cool.
And the two enemies are close together.
Yeah, the two enemies are right next to each other. They're right by the entrance to this place. So the south side of this room.
So obviously, combat is kicking off.
Yes.
Do I have to wait till my turn to shout something?
Technically, no. As long as it's like not technically around to 6 seconds. So just like don't have a full conversation. Oh, the other thing. All of you obviously not like actively wielding your things in a combat way, but all of you can have drawn what you need to have drawn because correct me if I'm wrong, but you wouldn't just walk around the room like without your
No.
shield or whip
No.
out. I mean, you'd like be holding it coiled, but you
Yeah.
have it equipped, so to speak,
Yes.
in your arms and stuff. So, Diego, you want to yell?
She's the codex. It's on her neck.
Okay. Real quick, Eamon,
Yes.
because I forgot that you have, and you were kind of in the moment with all of this going on. Moon is close, probably back in that main chamber.
I shout something as well.
Okay, go for it.
Moon's coming back
The door's closed, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Moon can't get in.
for now.
Okay, with all of that out of the way, Ayaba goes first, kind of sensing the hostility in the words that you said, Renistir. She springs into action before you can whip her, though she does respond. She says, "No, we do not, but I assume you will." And as she grips her mallet, green lightning sparks through it, and then she kind of twirls it once and then just almost like stabs out with it, and she casts Chain Lightning on Renistir to begin with.
I am going to not counterspell because I don't have chain lightning. I am going to cast.
Is that 2 actions?
2 actions, yes, to cast.
It's a good
the
thing
spell.
we're all within 30 feet of him.
Oh, absolutely.
Technically, you'd only have to be within 30 feet of each other, but
All right. I'm going to cast Shadow Siphon.
okay.
So exchanging material energy in the shadow plane to transform the triggering spell into a partially illusory version of itself. Attempt to counteract the target spell. If the attempt is successful, any creatures that would be damaged by the spell instead take only half as much damage, but the spell otherwise works as normal.
Okay.
And treats Shadow Siphon's counteract level as 2 higher for this attempt. It's a 5th level spell.
Okay. So you're counteracting at a 7th level spell,
Yep.
technically.
Yep.
Because you count 2 higher. So why don't you roll that first? Counteract check. So plus your spell attack, so plus 9 to this roll.
Nat 20.
Okay, so that's just a crit success for sure. So it does work because
Good.
that would count for 3 levels higher, which is as high as the spells go, 10th level. So it doesn't get rid of it. Everyone just by default, I will half the damage, not including any of you already halving damage.
Yep.
So before I explain everything and he does that, I need Renistir to roll reflex saving throw. Because if any of you crit succeed, the chain stops.
That 27.
That is a success. So Renistir has succeeded. Before I roll any damage, it goes to Phosphorus. Phosphorus roll reflex saving throw.
Tell us you came.
14.
A 14 is a failure. So now I need it. Diego, reflex saving throw.
23.
23, so a success. So far, Renister has failed. Phosphorus has succeeded.
No, I haven't.
Sorry, Renister has succeeded. Phosphorus has failed. Diego has succeeded. And then Eamon make a reflex
Has it
save.
just like wore off by now?
No.
Okay, right on. Sweet. 22.
Okay, so success. So all of you except Phosphorus succeeded. Phosphorus, you take 25 damage.
-7.
Yes, because your hammer or the apparatus gives you resistance to lightning damage equal to half your level. Yep. The rest of you take 13.
13.
And I have resistance 5, so take 8 damage.
Yes.
Do I have
God
resistance to
damn, that sucks.
Do I have resistance to electricity or no?
No. You actually get weakness if you increase your curse
Sweet.
because you're kind of a
Yeah.
lightning rod.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this a lot.
So that green lightning kind of spools on the mole and then shoots out, and it hits all of you. But before it even gets to Renister, Phosphorus kind of spins some dark magic in his hands. It sounds very bad, but it's just dark looking magic that kind of meets, almost makes like a wall of shadow a little bit, and the lightning just goes through it. And there's like a weird shine to it, almost as if you're like seeing double, and it just doesn't hit as hard, as basically half of the potency of the lightning is like turned into illusion. And Iaba clocks that, dials right in on you, buddy. Phosphorus, that is. So that happens, and that shoots out, of course. And then she will... So she's holding this maul, which would probably be needed to be wielded in 2 hands for most things, but she's very huge, so it is one-handed. I'm just going to put that out now. She reaches back with her left hand, and sand from within her forms into a spear, and she chucks it at Phosphorus.
Ah, shit.
That was just one action?
Yes, her last action. Thank you. I'm so bad at that. 23 to hit.
20 is my AC.
You have resistance to electricity.
I do.
Already, so you take 23 piercing damage, and already with the 7 taken away, 7 electricity.
So 23 plus 30.
So 30 total. As the spear... Are you bloodied?
No.
You just move out of the way enough for it to just nick you, and the lightning kind of sparks through you just a tad. I need you to make a fortitude saving throw, though. Because
those are my specialties.
That spear does carry blightburn sickness.
21.
Cool.
Well,
Don't catch blightburn.
do I catch something else?
No, that was just for blightburn. However, technically this should have happened at the start of her turn, but it's not that big of a deal. A bit of the black sand that kind of makes up her form in the armor just starts swirling around her in a 60-foot emanation. And every so often there's just like green like sparks of magic in the air in that area. And I will say when you start your turn in that area, something happens, but nothing yet. That is the end of Iaba's turn. It is now the thoughtmaw's turn. It doesn't have the amulet anymore, so it can't catch blightburn
nice.
disease. So it does have to make a fortitude save for being in the aura. Cool. Definitely failed. So you see that emanation start, and almost instantly a bit of color drains from the thoughtmaw. And it is quite apparent to all of you that this is not a normal blightburn sickness how it has functioned before. And there probably won't be as long as an onset. So as its turn starts...
Sorry, one quick thing. I am currently in my minor curse, which gives me weakness 2 to electricity.
Okay, so you took 2 more damage from the electricity.
Just wanted to say that.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot.
I've never really had to keep track of that before.
Yeah, I forgot. You do have weakness at minor, not just at moderate. As you've seen before, in only a 30-foot emanation, except you would all be in that, there's like this weird secretion in the air. You almost can't see it through all the black sand. For the record, that black sand doesn't affect visibility. Nothing is concealed by it. It's very light. I need everyone who enters the emanation, so you are all in the emanation, to make a will save against the thoughtmaw's just aura of this like mind-numbing stuff that's in the air.
21.
18.
29.
15.
Okay, so just Diego and Eamon fail. On a failure, the creature is stupefied 1 for 1 minute. This is way worse for you, Eamon, than it is for Diego, but it's still actually pretty bad for
Right
Both
on,
of you.
right on.
And you have to make a roll before you can cast a spell.
Yeah, flat check.
Damn, I was
Can I use the
literally
corner
going
in
to
that flat
cast a
check?
spell on this turn.
Technically, yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, it is only. So stupefied. Your thoughts and instincts are clouded. Stupefied always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to its value on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks and DCs, including will saving throws, spell attack modifiers, spell DCs, and skill checks that use these attribute modifiers. So that would be your esoteric lore. That would be your spell DC and spell attack.
So I could still use buff spells without.
Anytime you,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, that's just a part of it. Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, the spell is disrupted unless you succeed at a flat check with a DC equal to 5 plus your stupefied value. So you have a 25% chance of just failing whenever you try to cast a spell. Because you need to roll 6 or higher.
Or
So it's
roll-
not like a one-time roll. It's an every time roll.
Every time while you are stupefied, and this lasts for a minute.
Sick.
So keep in
Good thing I didn't
mind,
use that coin.
will saves are -1, your spell DC is -1, your spell attacks are -1 than what they normally are, all of that. So that you just like kind of breathe that in and it just gets a little foggy up there. That was just its aura that is just happening.
If we kill it, the aura goes away. Does the effect go away?
I mean, yes, but they will still be stupefied for a minute. It's
That's the
just
sand around, right?
no, that
No.
is this weird
Viscous,
magic
yeah.
liquid in the air from the
Oh, okay.
thoughtmaw.
Thoughtmaw,
The
yes.
sand is blightburn. The thoughtmaw is this weird stupefied stuff. But since all of you have already rolled, we don't have to worry about this because there's no other. You don't make another check even if you failed. So you guys are just stupefied 1 for a minute, and they are immune. While that happens, it brings its hands in front of it, and they condense down as like the air. Just magic begins to distort in its hands. You would like to.
Opportunity attack. Yeah.
Yes, because if you crit succeed, you do
Stop it.
No, that's only on move actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
But
so
you
would you,
just
I
wanna
assume you
whack
still
'em?
want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go for it.
Okay. 25.
That is a hit.
Okay. I'm using my bladed whip.
Yes, that's on fire.
13 slashing and 3 fire.
Okay, yeah. So it moves a little out of the way, and you kind of you cut across its arm, but it continues to get the spell off. And there's just this pulse, this quick, aggressive pulse of this wavy magic that just goes out quickly. And this is 2 actions, a spell called Synaptic Pulse that other things I've used in the past. I need everyone to make a will save because you all are within 30 feet.
23.
And we're stupefied 1.
Yes, so you have a -1 to your will save, Eamon and Diego.
19.
26.
23.
Fuck. All of you pass.
And I critically succeed.
Yeah,
3 of
everyone
us do.
except Phosphorus critically succeeds. So all of you crit succeed. Wow, that fucking sucks. So nothing happens to all of you except Phosphorus.
All of us? All right.
Phosphorus, you're stunned 1. So you have 2
Fuck.
actions next turn. Yeah, darn. Oh no.
Stunned. What you said? He has 2 what?
Actions.
He
Instead
has
of 3.
1 less action at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
So 2. So it does that.
Damn it. That ruined everything I wanted to do.
And then you see the thoughtmaw kind of wave its hand in front of itself, which I think you saw the other one do. And this just shimmery, clear shield of magic appears in front of it. And it has technically raised a magic shield. Phosphorus, it is your turn.
All right.
Fortitude saving throw. You're in the aura of the...
17.
Okay, you are drained 1 as you are at stage 1 of the Blightburn.
How much health do I lose there?
Your level. So your max health and your current health both go down by 14. And drained also reduces any like fortitude saves or constitution based stuff, which is basically just fortitude saves. But
Cool. It's great for me.
yes.
In retaliation, because I only have 2 actions, I'm going to cast slow on the thoughtmaw.
Okay. That's a will save? Yeah.
No, it's
The
a fortitude save.
Yep. Fortitude save. Oh shit. And it's drained 1 too. Crit fail. 7. Yep.
It is slowed too.
Yeah.
It has 1 action.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
For how long? Just this
For a minute.
Oh,
It's slowed
shit.
to for a minute?
Yeah.
God.
Critical failure, slow 2 for a minute.
Damn, that's very bad. This is a good time to bring this up. I don't actually know if that has incapacitation.
It does not.
Ayaba is something where incapacitation will come into play. Thoughtmaw, no, but Ayaba is.
Can you explain more of what that means again?
If a spell has incapacitation, or any effect actually has incapacitation, it just means that if something is of a higher level to you, and what we're doing is just boss creatures or very powerful creatures, because technically the Thoughtmaw is of a higher level than you, but Ayaba is the only one this applies to in this combat. Their degree of success is increased by 1 against those things.
That now,
Cool. So Thoughtmaw slowed 2 for a minute. That's way worse than just stupefying 2 people.
Hell yeah.
And you can't even cast spells that way.
Correct.
You took
I mean,
one. You
unless
took
you-
one action from me. I take 2 from you.
For a minute. It's
Yeah.
very different. Okay, and that's your turn. What does that look like? 'Cause I don't know if you've ever cast slow before.
No. Basically, I write in the air. It's like a formula comes out, and then it'll shoot out actually to him, and basically the formula will like wrap around him and just like
bind him.
restrain.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Sick.
Does the shield drop?
Nope.
Okay.
Stays up. Still raised. Eamon, it is your turn. I need you to make a fortitude saving throw. You are in the emanation of the blightburn.
25.
As a success, you are good to go. It is your turn.
Is that a one-time roll thing?
Or is it every turn?
Yes. It's a one. Sorry, I said yes, and you had 2 of your options. Once you have rolled it, we don't have to worry about it.
I'm going to make my flat check before I try to cast a spell.
Okay. Yep. Go for it. So you need a 6 or higher.
It's a 5.
Cool. So spell does not go off. What were you casting? Because you still lose the spell slot and the actions.
Sick. I lose 1 action.
Okay.
No, sorry. Yes, 1 action. Does my curse level still go up?
If it's a focus spell, I'm going to say no,
Okay.
because it feels weird. It makes sense for you to waste the energy and the time. It doesn't make sense for you for the curse to increase if you don't actually get it off.
Yeah, right on. All right. The old trusty mace is coming back out. No.
What were you casting?
Yeah, what were you casting?
I was
sir?
going to cast Vision of Weakness on
Okay.
Ayaba.
Cool. So 1 action gone, 1 focus point gone.
I'm going to try again.
Okay, cool.
That's a 12.
Okay.
Yes, you're good on the flat
So,
check.
okay.
And then you just get the information,
Yep.
which I finally have it written down. Any weaknesses and which saving throw is lowest. +2 to your next attack roll or skill check. It has a weakness 20 to sonic damage.
I repeat all of this out loud. Use sonic damage if you have it.
Which saving throw is the lowest? Her saving throw that is lowest is reflex.
I do sonic damage.
Yeah, you do sonic damage by default. So you go to cast Vision of Weakness, as you've done many times before, and it just takes you a little longer than normal with your clouded mind, but you do manage to see that. So your curse goes to moderate. Wind whips up around you
Yep.
in 15 feet, is it? 10?
It increases to, it's a 10-foot emanation around.
Okay, yep. And then you
Yep.
have resistance to fire damage equal to your level and weakness to lightning damage equal to your level.
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, half your level. Sorry, not your level. Half your level.
Yes.
7.
Half my level rounded down.
14 would be crazy. So 1 action left.
Yes, 1 action left. You said I'm like 30 feet away.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Glass Shield on myself.
That's probably smart.
I summon a layer of clear glass on my arm that essentially functions as a shield.
Sick.
With the spell's effect, I can use the shield block reaction with my glass shield, which is
Cool.
hardness 7 and 16 hit points.
Does it have...
+1 circumstance
okay.
bonus to AC
So,
until the
yeah.
start of my next turn.
Cool. So 22 now is your AC.
Yep.
I believe. So yeah, Aemon's, as it sounds, I mean, that is pretty much exactly what the spell does. Arm kind of solidifies into glass, and he has it raised defensively in front of him. Diego, fortitude saving throw.
20.
That is exactly a success.
Thank God.
So nothing.
Okay, so exploit vulnerability on Ayaba.
Okay. So roll. I think it's only a +12. Only.
God damn. That was not great. 17.
Wow. For the first time in a while, that is a failure. So you get no information, and you can only exploit the personal antithesis.
Sonic?
No, the personal one is just the one that he can do on anything, which is 2 plus half your level, so 9.
The shitty thing is I was doing that almost exclusively for information and not the...
Yeah, so you
Not
did
the
fail, so you don't
antithesis.
get recall knowledge, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. It's going to be 5th level.
Okay, make the flat check.
I get to cast it. I got 16.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
So I'm casting Flame Dancer.
Okay. Hello, GM Jack here with a quick spell explanation. Diego can now cast Flame Dancer thanks to his Psychic archetype, which does the following. Diego's unarmed strikes deal 2d6 more fire damage on a hit and 2d4 persistent fire damage on a critical hit. He can also attempt to demoralize enemies using performance instead of intimidation. That all lasts for 1 minute. Now back to the action.
And so you just hear a flamenco guitar strum.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I just get two clackers in my hand that are just pure fire.
Hell yeah. Dude,
and my
I'm all
like
in.
the ends of my red hair just start like
flaming.
Mm-hmm. And I get in a dancing pose.
A salsa pose.
Are you ready? That's it.
Did you move closer at all?
3 actions. Nope.
I bet Ricardo is so hype or whatever his name is.
He's playing that guitar.
For sure. Yep.
Oh, he's the one.
Yeah.
He's like your stand just behind you
Yeah.
with a guitar.
Okay, Renisteer, fortitude saving throw.
Natural 20.
You are good.
That is such a waste of a fucking nat 20.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You're the fortitude guy.
Oh, well, at least I didn't have to waste my coin because I would have absolutely if I
I'm
needed
just
to.
really hoping she doesn't have like crazy resistance to fire.
Yeah. I'm going to first and foremost raise my shield.
You raise your shield.
Raise my
First
shield.
action, raise your shield.
I'm going to try to trip Ayaba.
Okay.
26.
Trips her.
Cool.
So you wrap around, you kind of catch both of her legs, and you just put them together, and she just falls. So 2 actions, and then 1 left. Could trip the thoughtmaw and make it use its only action to stand up.
I mean,
True.
I mean, you don't have to, because it could just stay down and
He's
like...
trying to backtrack out of it. Do it.
You don't have to. I'm not trying to make you focus on it does only have 1 action per turn, which means it also cannot cast spells. So
yeah.
It's going to slap us with its
But it would be
nude,
funny
wet
to
hand.
also just let it not do anything. Just like embarrass this naked man who also has radiation sickness.
Do you want to worry about that or not dying?
More her. I mean,
Yeah.
more her, really. But I also don't deal that much damage
That's also a very
to
good
begin
point.
with. But, yeah, I'll attack her.
Okay.
19.
No, that does not hit.
Okay.
So as she falls, she just kind of raises her arm and it clangs off. I mean, she's literally armor, so it's hard to get a good hit in.
Got it.
End of turn.
Cool. Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
That's everything.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So that is the end of the round. Back up at the top. Not a whole lot has changed. Literally no one has moved. There's just been a lot of spells thrown. Phosphorus and the thoughtmaw are looking a little pale as they have both caught blightburn sickness. Other than that, though, Ayaba is laying on the ground. And like I said, no one's moved. Diego is now flaming in many ways. Eamon, Moon has moved into the cradle.
Moon's in the cradle. We got a moon in the cradle.
Moon. I repeat, Moon in the
I
cradle.
put my fingers to my ear as I say this.
Okay, cool. Okay. Ayaba stands up. Would you like to opportunity attack? You don't have to, because that...
No, I'm going to hang on to it for now,
Okay.
just in case.
She will stand up. She will take her maul and slam it down at you, Renisteer. It also, she's big and the thing can reach you because you're both 10 feet apart,
yes.
but she has the reach to do that. 26 to hit.
That's exactly it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This is the day I finally do any damage to Renisteer.
Do you? Are you sure?
Oh, because you're going to shield block?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. So that's 41 damage
Yeah,
in your
shield
shield blocking,
Yeah.
which your hardness is 15.
Correct.
So you take 26. You and your shield take 26 damage. As you put your shield up. I mean, it hits. No exaggeration. For the first time in a while, you like really feel it because you've been blocking a lot of things that do none to like 2 damage.
I think we should surrender, guys.
I don't think they bleed.
And then she will do the same thing. She will summon that spear and throw it at Phosphorus.
I am going to
Collective transposition.
Is it a weapon or a spell?
That is like akin to like a strike.
Good to know.
Yes.
How far away are you?
Too far away for Glimpse of Redemption.
40
He's
feet.
20 feet away.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Unexpected Transposition.
Okay.
On the thought.
So I do have bad news for you. Ayaba's aura also automatically counteracts teleportation spells moving into or out of its aura or anything within it. So it automatically will do that. I'm not saying it will succeed. What level are you casting this at?
It's a 6th level spell.
Okay. It got a 20,
Okay.
which is at least a success. And this is a counteract at a 7th level. And I think even on a success, it's one spell level lower. So you do burn the spell slot and use the reaction, but nothing happens as there's a spark of that green lightning in the air as you do that. And it just like snaps away the sigil you were writing in front of you.
Fuck. As I get hit with a spear.
Yeah. It is good information, though. Well, she hasn't done it yet.
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't rolled to attack.
Yeah, she might not hit
because-
20.
Wow, you're very lucky it's the second attack. 28.
Oh, fuck.
Very close to a critical hit.
-7 on electricity. Did you pick this up?
Dude, what the fuck? I rolled horribly.
Oh,
you take
good.
no electricity damage.
Yes!
And 13 piercing damage.
Good.
It's cool. So that spear of sand forms and chucks it at Phosphorus. Yeah, this one finds real purchase in your side. The sand still dissipates, though. And that is all of her actions. Then we go to the thoughtmaw. Cool. It will stride up to Renestier. That's all it can do. As it's moving, the sigil is literally binding it as it tries to fly through the air. But so it does get right up to you. It'll get on the other side of you so that it's flanking you with Ayaba. Phosphorus, it is your turn.
I'm casting Haste on Diego.
Okay.
Slow and haste.
baby, haste me.
And then I'm going to stride. How far away from Renestier?
You're 20 feet.
I'm going to step 5 feet closer to Renestier.
Okay. So you're now within 15 feet.
Dun,
Cool.
dun, dun,
For
dun.
sure. What does haste look like for you? I don't know if you've ever hasted anyone.
So it's
I don't
actually going to be
remember.
the exact opposite of slow. It's the same
Okay.
thing. He's covered in the same,
Sigil?
like it's a very similar formula,
Yeah.
but slightly different.
But it just enhances his movement.
Yeah.
And that can be used to what? Stride or strike?
Stride or strike.
Okay, cool. You have one more action?
No, I stepped.
You
Ha-
step.
Haste is
I'm
2.
stupid.
Well, agreed.
Amen, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast blindness in the thoughtmaw.
Okay, sick.
Kick him while he's down.
Fortitude?
That's a fortitude save, yes.
Sick.
This thoughtmaw's
Crit fail.
down
Crit
bad.
fail.
Sorry, I need to make a flat check.
You're right.
That's a 3.
Okay.
So it
So I don't
you
do it.
cast blind.
I don't cast blindness.
Was the
Damn.
Thoughtmaw failed?
No, it succeeded. But so you spend the spell slot, spend the 2 actions.
That's very cool.
Yeah, you're
Very
getting
cool.
very unlucky with.
Yeah, that's okay.
So that's 2 actions.
That's okay.
1 action left. So again, you begin to summon the magic, and you just kind of lose grasp of it.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All these super great 1 action things I have. I'm gonna do what I can. Okay. I'm going to use God, this sucks so much.
Stride somewhere.
I don't want to go anywhere.
Within 15 feet of Renestier.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You should definitely do that.
That's what I did.
Definitely do that. But any like AoE things for all within 15 feet of each
Brother,
other?
I got you covered.
Do you? You have 1 reaction, right?
I got
3.
He's got 3.
Well, you've used. Oh no, yeah, you have used.
It's going to
1,
reset
But yeah,
by the
correct,
time it
correct,
goes
yes.
back. And
Yeah.
I have.
This is so against my better judgment.
What?
All right, so don't do it.
Well, no, I thought that about the coin thing first off, and that's what got me this whole mess. Yeah, I'm going to move within 15 feet of Renestier.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
so you move up?
Good.
This is so against my nature.
Yeah.
I stepped closer to the thing checking
We've
spears at
done
me.
0 damage other than... Yeah, we've done 0 damage to either of our enemies. Actual
No,
damage.
He's done damage to the...
You tricked her? Did it deal damage?
Yes. No. He hit the Thoughtmaw.
Oh, okay, cool. Good job.
However, the Thoughtmaw has
Can I be flanking the Thoughtmaw?
no.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can be if you
That's-
want to be in
that's-
melee
that's
range.
too
of it.
real
That's
close.
too close.
Okay.
She has reach.
Okay. I will not be playing.
Okay.
with Thoughtmaw
Cool,
today.
cool.
Just stand next to me, man.
Let me be the
my-
wall, Daddy.
My glass shield's gone.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's only until the start of my next turn.
Okay. End of your turn, Diego.
I'm going to move up to Ayaba.
So extra action stride.
Yeah. And I will exploit vulnerability.
Okay. Plus 12.
Oh, God damn it. Can I do that twice in a turn?
That is a great question.
No, I cannot.
So you cannot.
I
Is
cannot.
what I am being informed from you.
Uh,
So you stride up. What did you get to exploit vulnerability?
it fucking sucks. The worst thing I could get. I got a nat 1.
Okay. Yeah. So no.
So it makes me flat-footed.
Yeah, that is true.
But it is still somebody. I'm still. They're still a target of my exploit vulnerability, just
Correct.
for the amulet's sake.
Yes.
And that's the important thing.
This is true. Yeah.
I just don't get my extra weakness.
Yes. Yeah, this is true. But the good news is if you hit, you will still trigger 20 damage weakness. You just won't
Yeah.
get the additional one on
I was
top
just
of
hoping
it.
to get-
And you're flat-footed
okay.
too, Ayaba.
Kind of all.
So for the
all of
first
it.
time in maybe, I think ever, that you've critically failed this check.
I am stupefied. So
Yeah.
It's
Diego
canon.
kind of fumbles with his amulet, and he's like,
which side is up?
yeah.
Do amulets have up?
Oh yeah, she.
Oh wait.
They're both flat-footed, right? Because
Who?
of me. Or I guess do I have to be right up against her for that?
All that only matters for you. And it is only right next to you. So the thoughtmaw is.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't affect anyone else.
I see.
And it hasn't affected anything yet because they haven't been
Gotcha.
right up next to you.
Ayaba's not close enough to where I could make her flat-footed just by flanking her with Renister.
You would have to get past her. She's still in the doorway. So you could try to tumble through. But other than that, no.
What's tumble through? That's
Acrobatics.
It's an acrobatics check against what? I mean, I have the extra action
Against
so
Fortitude DC.
I have the extra action, so I might try to do that.
I'm sorry, against the enemy's reflex DC.
And if it fails, does something really bad happen or what? I don't like get prone
Success,
and lose
you move
my
through the
turn,
enemy's
right?
space, treating the square as if it's difficult terrain. Failure, your movement ends, and you trigger reactions as if you had moved out of the square you started in. Yeah, so nothing really
Okay.
bad would happen.
As
if you
long as I
fail.
don't like fucking lose my turn or something, like I
Yes.
fall down and just
Yeah,
oh
no. Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah. So I have the extra action to move, so I might as well.
Yes, you still have 3 actions left. So you'd like to tumble through?
Yes.
Go for it.
Mm.
Okay, what did you get?
23.
That is a success.
Sweet.
So you give her the old step left and then run through her legs.
and just contemplating what to do with
Tuck
my
through her
amulet
legs.
the entire time.
Yeah.
I know. There's one side that's right,
So you have 2 actions left.
and then
Flurry of blows.
yeah, flurry.
Okay. That's 1 action. Give me those 2
Oh,
attacks.
I'm gonna key strike
Okay. Cool.
because I have 1 focus point left.
Yeah.
That
That is a spell. So you do need to make the flat check.
Can I still flurry? Yeah,
It
because I
won't- you
wouldn't
won't-
have used my attack, like so I wouldn't be down
You-
on the multi attack.
If you mean if it fails.
Like if I fail,
If you fail, you'll still get the flurry of blows off. They just won't be enhanced by the key
Okay.
strike.
and I don't. I rolled a 4.
Wow. That stupefied is really paying off.
Mhm.
Holy
Really is.
shit. So you still get the
It loses a D6, so it's not crazy.
2d6.
If I
2d6
hit.
per hit. Yeah.
Oh, 2d6 per hit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I like our damage dealers are stupefied. It's really affecting them.
Okay, first one. Oh, so close. But that is and flat-footed.
Why?
Because he's flanking.
Because I
right?
got a third. Yeah, because I'm flanking.
Oh, yeah. Duh. That's why you tumbled through.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stupid. Yes.
31.
Yeah, that is a hit. Not
a crit.
Not a crit.
Fuck. All right, second one. It's probably not going to hit. 17.
No.
Cool.
That does not hit.
Okay. So I hit once.
Mm-hmm. And you do 20 additional damage.
35 damage, not including the 20.
So 55?
Yeah.
Total, yes. Cool. Yeah. I mean, you swing at her, but she moves out of the way of one, and you contact with the other one. And that thunderous slap you kind of always hear just really reverberates all throughout her armor. She really feels it. You do take 7 electricity damage, as when you contact her,
2.
lightning sparks through you. 2. Fuck. Great. Wonderful. But yeah.
Okay, and so was my tumble through, was that part of my movement?
No. That was its own action.
So then I'm done.
No.
Yeah.
You're
You have an
hasted.
extra action to
I know,
move.
to move. I moved, tumbled through,
exploited.
exploit, and then
Flurry of
key
blows.
strike. Or
Yeah,
flurry of blows.
you're correct.
And I'm out of focus points now because fuck me.
Okay.
It's all right.
End of your turn. Renisteer.
Oh, it's my turn already, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I'll raise my shield again.
Okay.
I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
And that's 6 per level, correct?
Yes.
So I'm at
So
full. I'm basically at full.
6 times 7.
It's 42. 10 away from back to full. And then I'm going to trip her.
Okay.
22.
That succeeds.
Cool.
Does
She's
being
tripped.
prone affect any saves whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
Just AC. So yeah, you wrap around her legs again just as she gets hit by Diego's slap and pull her down to the ground.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Because I laid on hands, I also get a +2 status bonus to my AC for 1 round.
Okay.
So I'm rocking a 28 AC.
So end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Then we're back up at the top, and Ayaba is attacking Diego. Well, she stands up first, so I assume you want to. Opportunity attack? You don't
Yeah,
have
I mean,
to.
I guess if she's attacking Diego,
I got close to
I'm
you.
see why not.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Brother,
Okay.
I have a free glimpse of redemption.
Okay. Okay.
Brother.
I'm not used to being this close to
Brother.
things, man.
Brother.
I got spells with 500-foot range for a reason.
But yeah, roll the hit.
I guess she could also throw a spear, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm
She
going to
does
wait.
have 3 actions.
I'm going to wait.
Okay. So she stands up.
My damage is not good enough to justify
She
that.
takes her maul and swings it at Diego. 30.
Yeah, it's crit.
Glimpse of Redemption.
Glimpse of redemption, yeah.
For sure.
She's
She's
gonna
going to hit. For sure. So, not reduced 72, minus 16, 56. Bludgeoning damage.
That's all right for a crit.
She's enfeebled 2, right?
Yes, sorry.
And then takes persistent good damage. What's your charisma
Equal to
modifier?
my charisma modifier, so just +4, so 4.
Okay.
4 good damage.
Okay. So the Platinum Woman appears, and she just swings her maul right through it as that platinum light kind of just stretches all throughout her right arm. And then she will do that exact same thing again to Diego. So just bring the maul up again and then bring it down. Natural 20. Fuck. I don't know what it is. It's crazy.
Well, it would be it's one thing because I'm flat-footed. So it's like my AC is 18 and it's a really strong boss. It's fine. I get it. Especially the first one, but then
yeah.
the nat 20 on the dice on the second one is
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
It's good you saved the
always me.
reaction. I assume you want to do the amulet.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
So mine also decreases it, gives me resistance.
Is
16.
anyone in
Okay.
the party bloodied yet?
Yes.
I will be.
No.
So already reduced
Sweet.
by 16. It does 84. Reduced by 16.
48.
No. 60. Yeah, 68.
Anahel's
68.
lantern uses absorb injury, so I take that damage.
Okay, what does it do? Can you read it out exactly?
So within 30 feet, once per day, an ally within 30 feet takes damage. You forge a conduit to your ally's soul and absorb the injury to protect them. You receive the damage instead of your ally. You also take additional effects associated with the transferred damage, such as poison on the blade, conditions, or persistent fire damage from a critical hit with a flaming rune.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's all just
I
on
just
me.
don't think you've ever used that before,
Nope.
so I wanted you
So
to
the
read
light
it out.
just like
from the
super bright
lantern.
light flashes.
Yeah, and there's like almost the maul kind of swings and it hits you, Diego, but you feel nothing. You like put your arms up, and you just hear Renister go, "Ooh!"
I like to imagine it's actually like the platinum woman blocking it.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I take
and then,
it.
Yeah, and then you feel it. Yep, that's way better. So you take none of that, but it is reduced for him because you did technically use the amulet.
Yeah.
And then
So
it was only
68.
bludgeoning damage, so your persistent resistance. I mean, that's not technically what it's called. You get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be to bludgeoning because it was the only damage type. Wow, you guys are so annoying. Oh, I did not recap at the start of the turn. I'm sorry. But Ayaba does that. That is her turn. Those are her 3 actions. So Diego is now behind her, technically in the main chamber. She has just stood up and attacked him twice with a lot of amulet and platinum woman tomfoolery going on. In the room, just north of her, is Renisteer. Then the thoughtmaw, and then within Glimpse of Redemption range is both Phosphorus and Aemon behind the thoughtmaw, but not within melee range of the thoughtmaw.
Where's Moon?
Moon is still in the cradle.
No, nothing affecting Moon whatsoever.
He does not.
So I do know that was status.
Yeah, no conditions affecting.
Okay. What about just like general stress?
It does appear to be in a state that would imply combat of like mental state. Thoughtmaw's turn. Yeah, it's going to swing at Renisteer with its claw because it's the only thing it can do. With the action. I mean, it could move again, but at this point,
God, I love slow.
Yeah, definitely not. 16 to hit.
Critical failure. If only that's how that worked.
There are things that do things on
there's
critical
something
failure.
to do that.
No, normally it's enemies though, not player abilities.
Not my
that get
AC.
it. Yeah. Phosphorus.
I'm going to cast Agonizing Despair on Ioba.
Ayaba.
Whatever.
A Yoba.
Will save.
Okay. 24.
So that's a success, I believe?
25. Yeah.
Yeah, success. Takes half damage, becomes frightened 1.
Okay.
18 mental damage, halved, so 9 mental damage. And frightened 1.
So 2 actions, you do that. What does that look like? What was the spell called again? I'm sorry.
Agonizing Despair.
Okay, yeah. So probably just a formula.
Yeah, it's a formula
and
that
it
goes
just
like
floats to her head.
Yeah, right to the head.
Yeah. And she just kind of like shakes her head a bit. She's looking at you, Diego. You see her do that.
Yes. Did you need something?
What can I do with an action? I'm trying to see, trying to look more at the thing on the back of her
She
neck.
says it back to you. Yeah.
The codex.
Crafting. Why don't you roll crafting to recall knowledge?
That is a 27.
Okay. Anything specific you want to know?
I'm trying to see if that's removable.
I mean, realistically, anything's removable. In terms of combat, probably not going to be able to get it off in any reasonable way. But like, I guess to add context that might be useful, does it seem like something where if you kill her, bad things will happen to that? Probably not. As long as you like killing her doesn't involve like literally eviscerating that thing too. It is worth noting though it is made of adamantine.
Yeah.
In taking a closer look at it, it kind of gives there's moments where it kind of sparks with that white circuitry. It's much smaller though, so the circuitry lines are much smaller and more intricate. But even still, there's some of them that are disconnected, and it kind of reminds you of your own hammer that it's probably not functioning fully. But yeah.
All right.
Aemon.
I would like to make the flat check. That's a 2. Oh my god! Oh,
Dude, that's
I
crazy.
switched dice and everything. Dude, this is fucking.
What
me.
spell is it?
I was gonna attempt invoke true name.
Oh.
That's crazy. Okay. Cool. Well, at least that's only one action, right?
Yes.
And it's a cantrip.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, you go to speak and you say whatever Fox
Yaba!
said. Yeah. Ayuba.
Ayuba.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the flat check again, attempting hydraulic reservoir.
Okay. Yeah. So casting hydraulic push on Ayaba, I assume.
Hydraulic reservoir, not hydraulic push.
Well, the ability is called hydraulic reservoir that
Nope.
allows you to cast hydraulic push.
Nope, that's another 2 on the die.
Dude.
Oh my god! So that's my turn. Fuck me.
Holy shit. Yeah. So again, the clouded mind, the water forms and you just kind of like lose concentration and the water just spills out.
Shit.
Diego.
Exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
I've cast glass shield. That's it.
Correct. Yeah, that's true.
Which no one tried to attack, so it
Yeah.
just
20.
20 is a success.
So I'm doing the weakness damage.
So what you want is you want to do your personal antithesis
because I'm already doing the weakness.
because you're already triggering the weakness.
And the personal antithesis is
2 plus half your level, so 9. 2 plus 7.
okay.
So technically you're doing 29 damage off weaknesses. But you get information as well.
Okay.
You already know its highest weakness.
Mhm.
You also know its only weakness because of vision of weakness. Anything specific you want to know?
How to get the codex out?
That's not really something about the creature.
I mean,
I've already
resistances.
It has resistance 20 to electricity damage.
Neat.
Sense.
Would you like to verbalize that?
Don't try to shock it.
When
It's not easily shocked.
as I'm like soaked, I'm like this
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
this isn't gonna work
Not
regardless.
working either way. Yeah.
As the wind's like buffeting around.
So one action that.
Okay. Is my haste gone?
Nope. I think that lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know what to do with that.
Well, you can always just strike with it.
strike.
I know, but just nat 20 fish, I guess.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, and I was flat-footed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Flurry of woes.
Okay.
First attack is a 28.
That hits.
Second attack is a 19.
That does not hit.
A wreck.
So I'm going to take the 29 off already.
Okay. And then every time I strike, I also do 9 additional regular. Like, my guaranteed is still 9.
Well, yeah, but I assume you just add that.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you're taking all the regular, like
Okay,
the
yeah, I'll take that
guaranteed
off too.
damage,
Yeah, so
it's
just give me the
38
dice.
guaranteed. And I'll just give you the dice. 19. Rolled really bad on the dice.
19 more damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bloodied.
It's not. It doesn't have blood. It's not sanded.
Very rough to touch.
Scratch back is out.
Owie!
Okay. I don't have anything else I can do, right? I mean, I could move.
You
Welcome
have
to a
2 more
combat.
actions technically, but one of them
I
has to
know.
be stride or strike.
I mean, so my last one's a +4. And then if I attack,
It doesn't get lower.
it doesn't get lower.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to assume I need a nat 20. That's almost a nat 20 if you add a 0 to the 2 I just rolled.
Okay.
No. 17.
No. So 2 more swings. Again, that
So-
flurry of blows, that first one connects.
I think
so-
it is
and
realistic to be able to hit it without a nat 20, but not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to have to roll.
19,
Pretty high.
18.
What do I have to roll, Jack?
Yeah. What does he have to roll?
What do I have to roll?
Yeah. So you hit it.
So again,
You swing 4 times, and
hit once.
some of them just don't really connect, but one of them does, again, reverberate through. Renistir.
Raise my shield. I'm gonna heal myself a little bit.
Okay.
I did
raise
just
shield.
take a lot on the chin there.
Okay.
Okay, so 42. So I'm at 198.
Damn. What are you at, Diego? Don't tell me. I'm going to kill you, so I don't care.
I mean, realistically, I'll probably get crit twice
Yeah.
in the next
3 times,
round.
I hope.
I mean, I'll keep this train going. I'll trip her again.
Okay. Well, I guess you're wasting actions. Never mind. I was going to say she's already flat-footed because she's
Yeah, I
flanked,
know.
but yeah, actions.
I want Diego
yeah,
only
yeah.
get crit twice and not 3
yeah,
times.
yeah. Fair enough.
I can probably live 2 crits.
29.
Yep. Trips. So again, wraps around her legs and she falls prone. So you guys are so annoying for creatures.
That's my turn.
Okay. So we're now back up at the top. Pretty much nothing has changed from the last round in terms of where people are. Just a bunch of damage has been done. And I technically did the end of round recap reposition thing after Ayaba's turn anyways.
I
But-
forget. How does persistent damage work?
You're right. She should have taken that at her turn. I'll take away the 4.
4, yeah. That's going to get her,
She
guys.
does not get rid of it.
That's going to get her, guys.
as that-
Wait.
What kind of persistent damage is that?
Good.
Good damage.
The platinum light that kind of covered her right hand, that faded a little bit because she's only enfeebled 1 now, pulses.
Don't you guys just wait in 10 turns.
You don't knock persistent damage.
I will
man.
think it would be very funny if she got 3 health left and then it kills her. Well, technically she takes it again.
8. That's 8 damage,
'Cause
guys.
You take the damage
You
at the
write
start
that
of your
down.
turn, you make the recovery check at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
This is adding up, guys. Just you wait.
You have done 8 damage. She stands up.
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure every time.
I gotta hang on to this shit.
She will spool up a spell in her hand of sand.
Okay, that one I
and-
will. I will hit her.
Okay, you can't disrupt it.
I know. That's what I'm
Okay.
hitting. I just don't like her face.
That's two
Okay.
actions.
2 actions, yes, to get the spell off.
I'm going to Shadow Siphon again.
It's not a damaging spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can't do anything to it.
Okay, so I'll hit her.
I'm just letting this resolve before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so roll the hit.
28.
Yes, that hits. Give me damage.
19 total. 3 fire out of that. So
Okay. She's casting Flesh to Stone on you,
Who?
Phosphorus. So I need you to make a Fortitude save, -1 of what it normally is because you're drained.
I have to have the spell in order
Correct.
to counterspell, right?
Unless you have something similar. The thing I would take for this is Stone to Flesh because it literally has a counter. So if you don't have that, it's probably not going to happen.
Let me take a look at my spells real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, this is important.
It's very important.
Is this a bad one?
It's going to petrify me.
Possibly. Depends on how you roll.
Can I use another spell that transfers body? Like
What-
body form?
What spell is it?
Fiery body? Because it transfers one form of body to another.
No.
It's worth a shot.
Well, the
Creative.
part of the spell is I can argue.
Yeah. Because you normally make it as a -2. I'll let you do Fiery Body if you roll with a -3 instead
Deal.
of -2.
Deal.
Okay.
Give me a roll.
Okay. At what level are you
It's
casting?
a level
Fiery
7
Body?
spell.
You're casting level 7 Fiery Body?
It's a level 7 spell.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I'm using my one.
So it has to be level
Yeah.
7. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Go for it. So -3, so you're rolling plus 6.
24.
You son of a bitch.
And I also have reflect spell.
Oh,
ooh,
that's good.
Oh my.
So when you successfully use counterspell to counteract a spell that affects targeted creatures or an area, you can turn that spell's effect back on the caster.
Okay.
When reflected, the spell affects only the original caster, even if the area spell normally affects one creature. The original caster can attempt to save and use other defenses against the reflected spells.
So make it safe. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you finally counterspelled something.
I know.
So that's
I'm
good.
so excited.
Because it is a 7th level spell. This is being cast at a 7th level, and you
Yes.
succeeded. So as long as it's not a level higher, you're good. So what does that look like? The sand, like a large chunk of sand, heads towards you.
Yeah, and again, like draw the same formula. It just expands and
The sand
just like
goes
wraps
back.
around and
Yeah,
turns back on
goes
it.
right to her. She will make a Fortitude save.
What's your roll? Next one! Yes!
Roll the nat
What is the crit
one.
failure for that?
Yeah, we'll look.
does she just
Shouldn't
get
have
incapacitated?
bent that and accepted that spell, man.
Yeah.
Well,
GM
I'd
Jack
let it
here.
happen. Yeah.
I take it back.
I mean, it's one of those things where you rarely get a counter spell.
Yeah.
So I'm not too mad about it. I'm mad about rolling a 1 for sure, but cool. So what happens? Critical. So on a failure, the target is slowed 1 and must attempt a Fortitude save. At the end of each of its turns, the ongoing save has the incapacitation trait. So the ongoing save
Okay.
does. So she'll have the advantage on her next turn if she gets to it. On a failed save, the slowed condition increases by 1 or 2 on a critical failure. A successful save reduces the slowed condition by 1. When a creature is unable to act due to the slowed condition from flesh to stone, the creature is permanently non-magically petrified. Spell ends if it gets rid of the slowed condition. So she's slowed 2. So if she fails, which is very unlikely because it is incapacitation, she is petrified.
What happens if she gets another slowed condition on her?
Slowed doesn't stack.
Oh, okay.
So she would have to become slowed 3 from this.
Slowed
Yeah.
5.
Cool. She still has her one action for the end of this turn.
Correct.
'cause
No,
slowed
she
takes
doesn't.
into-
She
Yes,
got
does.
tripped.
Oh,
Yeah.
She didn't. Did she stand up?
Did she do it from the ground
yeah,
position?
because
Yeah,
you
can
asked
cast
me if he was going to
spells.
attack.
She stood
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yes,
Correct.
yes.
Yes. Cool. So, the whole left side of her body, arm and leg, the sand kind of solidifies in her, and it's just dead weight pretty much. And you see her look at you, Phosphorus,
fuck.
with just sparking anger in her eyes, and then look to the giant blightburn crystal in the middle of the main room. And we will go to the next turn, which is the thoughtmaw.
Oh, fuck.
The
Blightburn crystal past
thoughtmaw
me.
will stride to in front of Ayaba. So now they're both in the doorway. Well, technically Thoughtmaw's close. I assume you already attack of opportunity to Thoughtmaw. That's its turn. Who is next? Phosphorus.
Phosphorus.
I'm going to cast Disintegrate on the Thoughtmaw.
Okay. So that's Fortitude, or you have to hit first?
I have to hit first,
Okay.
which that is a 26.
That hits?
Crit?
No.
No.
Does not have a 16 AC.
Then make a fortitude.
He is naked.
What'd you roll?
Oh, we're good. 10.
Oh, damn
Okay.
it. Damn it.
Yeah, one away.
Yeah.
One away.
So that's 12.
4. What am I going to tell you? What
He's not flat-footed, is he?
I mean, that doesn't matter on the fortitude save.
That's fair. Wait. He's drained.
What?
He's drained.
Yeah, from the
He's drained
blightburn.
1 from blightburn.
Yeah, that's with that.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I have it down.
No, he
Let's
is
take
dead.
it into account.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Give
Jack,
this to
you
me.
forgot. He died that turn.
I do appreciate you doing that, though, because I do forget those things sometimes. Oh, Ayaba's no longer enfeebled. Like that fucking matters, but... Oh, persistent damage.
Aha!
She's still taking persistent damage.
She sanded yet?
Yes. So what are you doing? Sorry? You're dealing damage.
That is 61 force damage.
Oh, yeah. What was the spell?
Disintegrate.
Oh.
Yeah. So you do that, and just like the top, you draw the formula, and it's like a beam.
Yeah, it's a
right?
green beam.
Yeah, and it hits its chest, and the top, just basically its skin just disintegrates on a big spot on its chest, and it is profusely bleeding. It's not
Gross.
dead, but
That
Should get that looked at.
I'm going to stride. How far away are they from me?
25 feet technically. Thoughtmaw's 20.
I'm going to stride 10 feet closer.
Okay.
So I'm 5 feet behind register. So that's 15 feet away from register.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Amen.
Make a flat check.
Oh, for a spell?
Yep.
Come on,
Yeah.
buddy.
I believe in you.
That's a 9. Ooh. I shout, Ayaba, and
Yeah.
I am going to... So, I speak the true name until the end of my current turn. The target is flat-footed against a spell and takes a -2 circumstance penalty to saving throws against my spells. In addition, the first time this turn this target takes damage from your spells, it has a weakness to that damage equal to double the level of Invoke True Name.
Okay.
So weakness 14.
Yep. And then what are you casting? I'm not too worried because you're going to roll like a 2 or a 3 on this.
7th
check.
level Chain Lightning.
Okay. You are aware it has resistance to lightning damage.
Minus 14.
Correct.
And it can travel to the other opponent.
This is correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So who do you want to hit first?
It's still
is
my
important.
most damaging one.
Yeah, for sure. Who do you want to hit first? Because the crit success stops the chain.
Well, can you even cast it yet?
Yeah, I just rolled a flat check for Invoke True Name.
Yeah, you do have to roll flat check. That's what I was saying.
Sorry.
I'm not too worried about it because you're going to roll like
John. 13.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'm going to, because it's a reflex save, I'm going to go to Ayaba.
a 3. Okay. That is a failure.
Oh.
16.
Okay.
It'll go to the thoughtmaw. Success. 24. So you do 14. I'm just going to just give me the damage and then plus your 7 guaranteed for a 7th level electricity damage spell.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to reduce it by 6.
Yep.
Resistance 20, 14 extra damage. So
84 electricity damage.
that's not halved.
It is not halved.
So halved would
That
be
is
42.
That is everything.
Okay, so 84 minus 6, 78. Yeah, that, as many a time before, it is becoming a trend. Maybe because you've done it so many times, it finally works, but you pull the lightning in your hand and you shoot it out at them, and it hits both of them, and they both are barely holding on. And Ayaba drops to like a knee. I mean, there's no mechanics of it. And then she stands back up. Clearly not doing great. Diego, it is your turn.
Exploit vulnerability. 20
Yeah,
on Ayaba.
yes, success. Anything you want to know?
I want to know if I kill her with my flurry of blows that I'm about to do.
Okay, cool. I will say you should have been taking lightning damage every time you hit her, but you've only hit her one more time and you have resistance 5, so I'm just going to, it doesn't matter.
I can take 2 off.
I mean, it's rolled,
Oh,
so I'm not going to worry about it. I forgot it.
Good.
I'm just more saying it out loud so that I can
Bet.
acknowledge I forgot.
28.
I remember. To hit?
yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Second attack is 26.
2 hits. 2 hits, no crits.
Cool. So 38, but it is for the extra, like not the weakness damage. The extra damage for an attack still gets doubled, like my regular +9, or that only count for 1.
So the guaranteed damage does happen twice.
Yeah.
All
Just
of the
the weakness
damage,
stuff.
just the weakness, stuff only happens once.
So instead
So
of
29 from weakness stuff
yeah, and then plus 18.
plus 18 was 29 plus 18.
47.
47.
Has Moon made any moon making moves?
Still out there.
So 45. So 45 plus 47.
Damn, son.
So 92.
92, yeah.
She drops to dying 1.
Cool.
Persistent damage is still on her.
That was 2
Yes.
actions. I'm still hasted.
Yep.
And thoughtmaw moved right over by us, right? So can I hit the thoughtmaw
You'd have to move.
without moving?
No.
Because it moved right by us?
It did not move right by you. You're on the other side of the wall, on the doorway. It's
Okay.
in the room.
Well, I stride.
Okay.
And then I'll just attack.
Okay.
So 16 hit,
No.
even if it's something I really want to have happen?
Yeah.
Please,
I mean,
please.
I believe it is flat-footed, but because it's flanked by you and Renisteer, but that
Mhm.
does not.
Still
does
doesn't?
not hit.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. So, Diego, as she turns to look at the main Blightburn crystal, he gets finally 2 good hits in, right? Because you hit with both of them.
Yeah.
One on each leg, and it reverberates out, and you see her just grab her head from the reverberation, and she just falls unconscious. Let me tell you what unconscious does, because we haven't really gone over it. Don't think anyone unconscious has been targeted by anything. Can't act. Take a -4 status penalty to AC, perception, and reflex saves, and you have the blinded and off guard conditions. Off guard is flat-footed, and you fall prone. So,
And drop items you're holding.
correct. So what are we doing? It's your turn, Renister. Sorry.
Da-na-na-na-na. You must whip it. Get this. So I'm gonna whip her.
Which one?
Her.
Okay.
That's why I said her.
But yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I'm swinging. 26.
Why did you want to say 30? Yes, that hits.
Wishful thinking.
So you don't have to roll damage. She's dying 2.
Okay. And it's 4 usually.
Correct.
I'm gonna hit her again.
Okay. Well, you can try to, but yes.
19.
That hits.
Cool.
Dying 3.
So she's dead.
No, she's dying 3.
Persistent damage.
Yeah, I mean on her turn.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to finish her off. I'm just gonna try to finish her
Yeah.
off. Okay.
What if Ayaba explodes?
It's a great question.
I mean, presumably we have to get the thing out of her head. So unless we were able to coax it out of her, I don't know that that's.
We
gonna
probably could have.
How? She didn't even want us to look at her stuff.
Not by whipping her right
Just
away.
attack.
But yeah, roll to hit.
15.
That does not hit. So that last one clings off the armor as there's now 2 solid swipes of your flaming whip across the back plating as the sand is basically barely holding together her form on the floor. Thoughtmaw's turn.
Doesn't Ayaba go first?
Her turn.
No, it gets.
Because she's unconscious
Oh.
is now before
Got it.
Diego's. Sorry, we're at the beginning of the round. Moon's dead.
What?
Moon is dead, everybody. Moon is dead.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that.
I think Magnus is cleaning up.
Last time.
Could be.
Oh,
That's true.
right.
Yeah, I forgot Magnus is there.
Yeah, last time.
Oh no, the kobold.
He was in the cradle. Moon was in the cradle, but now he is
Yes.
dead. Sorry, what was happening? Oh, beginning of the turn. So a lot of stuff has happened. Ayaba has fallen unconscious. She is at death's door. Just inside the room, the thoughtmaw is holding on for dear life. Also close to death's door, but I mean, not quite unconscious yet. Everyone else is doing relatively okay. For the
Yep.
most part, Renisteer and Diego are just on either sides of that kind of grouping of the thoughtmaw and Ayaba. And then kind of just past Renisteer is Phosphorus and Aemon. It will...
The Thoughtma?
Yes. The thoughtmaw looks at Ayaba, looks to the Blightburn crystal, and the thoughtmaw will summon that shield and take a defensive stance over Ayaba's body
Oh, okay.
as a last-ditch effort. Phosphorus, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame and throw it at the Thoughtmaw.
Okay. So just a roll to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a 1.
So it blocks it away with that force shield.
And I will... How far away are the... I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. So what are you doing with your last action?
I'm going to just kind of like look through the door, make sure the crystal's like actually still stable. There's nothing wrong with it right now.
Why don't you roll crafting?
32.
Okay. Yeah, it seems fine.
Okay.
Really hope she doesn't have a kill switch on her heart or something.
So I just want to make sure that, like,
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, no one's physically been able to do anything to it. So you feel pretty confident in that.
All right.
Eamon.
Flat check.
Yes.
Attempting to cast heat metal on Ayaba's chest armor,
Okay.
specifically not her head or neck.
Okay. Oh, because of the... I was like, that's way too specific, but yeah.
That's a 3.
Okay,
Dude. Dude.
This is a rough day.
Yeah,
rough day
man.
for Eamon.
I need to get you guys stupefied more often.
I'm going to
'cause
throw
apparently-
a fucking rock at her.
That's crazy.
Where
That
am
is
I
crazy.
in relative to Diego and or to my enemies? How close am I?
20, 25 feet away.
I'm gonna move up right behind Renisteer.
Okay.
What if there's a Prothean out there?
End of your turn.
Protein?
End of my turn.
Cool.
So it's Ayaba, and then she takes persistent.
Yes. So that platinum light envelops all of her, and the sand just kind of dissipates from within the armor.
So my persistent did something.
The black armor, yeah, technically your persistent did kill her.
Woo!
The armor kind of loses its shape and it kind of crumbles to the floor, and as it does, it also just dissipates in the sand, and there is nothing left. And all of you see,
Not even a codex.
sorry, that clatters to the floor.
Oh,
That black diamond thing.
that's a very big difference.
Yeah. It clatters to the floor. All of you see the thoughtmaw look back at that happen and begin to cry. And then it is Diego's turn.
Well,
Put it down.
I try to feel bad, but you're nude and it's weird. I'm going to just
Fair enough.
flurry of blows.
Yeah, go for it.
31.
Do you want to keep this thing alive?
No.
Okay, so it'll go down, and there's no reason that, like, it can't get up in any way. No one can heal it. So it'll
it's
just die.
It's just looking at
Yeah.
Ayaba, and then suddenly its eyesight shifts back. I just slapped its head back.
Yep. And the neck snaps and it falls dead. Nothing dissipates. The corpse is there. And as that happens, you see the circuitry kind of spread out from the door, as all of it's pretty in clear view. And you see Magnus holding a bloody stump. The sting has been found and slain, along with the second thoughtmaw. Now the party can investigate the first seemingly functional bunker. How do the glass tubes containing the kobolds and Zolgath work? Will they be able to use the codex? Who killed Moon? All of this and more, next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.